swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss. Split backs here. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Makes the grab over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got away from the D. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Young.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Young. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. This one's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Alabama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Got a man, it's Young. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Young. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll run play action. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he makes the grab at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing.
Turning it on. Quick step and go. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they're going to continue to highlight this guy in the passing game.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quickly to the tight end. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Paulo, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is.
Offense in a split backfield. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got it in the middle, it's Young. At the 40, there he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. To the air, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
I don't think anybody expected this true freshman to jump in the scene here in college football and just explode the way he has. He has been making big plays week in and week out, and that's why this true freshman is square in the middle of the discussion when you're talking about Heisman Trophy.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Young. He makes the catch, he's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your
give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fired. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
You don't see a ton of wide receivers come in as true freshmen and just take over the game and be the best player on the field. Man, he's done that as a true freshman. It's been amazing to watch, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy hunt as a receiver, which is not a normal thing. So it kind of shows you what kind of potential he has. He can win it as a freshman. He can win it as a sophomore. Shoot, he can win it as a junior. This guy has unbelievable talent.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Looking to throw again. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense not. To the air, it's Fafita. Got a man, it's Young. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line, it's Hale. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Young. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making...
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running to Green. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
With the catch, it's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. To throw, it's Fafita. And the throw out to the sideline, but just a few yards. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. To the air, it's Fafita. Looking left. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Young. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver, and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Off the play fake. Touchdown time! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Caught over the middle. It's Young. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This has simply been a special year for this guy. It's one he's going to look back on with so many fond memories. With that last completion, he has now surpassed 5,000 yards passing on the year.
Makes the grab. It's Young. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. I'm out on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.